Remember that this university is going to be very competitive. Why is it going to be very competitive? The reason is because there is no tuition fee you are going to be paying in this university. That is advantage number one. You are not going to pay tuition fee. Advantage number two, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for joining today. If this is your first time here, do not forget, as usual, please subscribe to the channel and support the movement. Thank you so much. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a university in India that you can apply as I speak, alright, though there are still few days to go. This university is going to be opening its portals to international students from the 10th of December, and the portal is going to close on the 1st of February 2023. Alright, so if you watch this video, prepare your documents and start the application as fast as possible. Remember that this university is going to be very competitive. Why is it going to be very competitive? The reason is because there is no tuition fee you are going to be paying in this university. That is advantage number one. You are not going to pay tuition fee. Advantage number two, there is just an annual tuition, all right? That's an annual registration, not like a tuition. An annual registration you are going to pay to this university. And how much is the registration? The registration is 75,000 Icelandic krona. And annual means that in 1 year. So 75,000 Icelandic krona to franc CFA, which is Cameroon money, is 331,000 approximately, all right? And to Nigerian money, it is around 237 or 238,000 naira. That is the money you need to pay as registration to this university, and you study for the whole year for free. I hope you understand. There is no tuition fee and stuff like that. IELTS score is sometimes not very important. What I mean sometimes not very important is because you can submit the IELTS exam if you do not come from an English speaking country or you have not studied in English before. But if you do not meet these requirements, there are other things you can read on the university's website. Then you submit the IELTS exam if you have it. I hope you understand. If you have it. If you don't have it, you are good to go if you come from an English-speaking country. There are other African, or let me say other countries, like Jamaica, USA, Netherlands, the New Zealand, America, Canada, that students from this particular country are not going to submit the English test. But if you don't come from any of these countries, there are other ways you need to verify to submit the English test. But if you ask my opinion, I will advise you that go and write the English exams because it is very, very important. I hope you understand. Thank you so much for understanding. Now, let's talk detailedly about this university. Remember, I said there is no tuition fee except the annual tuition you are going to register for in this university after you get your admissions. Now, the registration is going to start on the 10th of December and runs through February 1st. So if you look at the interval very well, you will see that it's almost a 40 days interval for you to apply. All right, so take advantage of this university and apply as fast as possible. What is the name of this university I'm talking about? The name is called the University of Iceland, and this university is located in the volcanic island country called Iceland. All right, remember the capital is in Reykjavik, and if you want to study in other different universities, there are equally universities in Reykjavik and other cities that you can register for. Now, if you prepare or if you are preparing to move to Iceland, remember Iceland is very cold, so you should be ready to get more dresses that will keep you warm. Now, we will talk about the programs available at the University of Iceland, and before we talk about the programs, I want you to pay attention to the requirements. What do you need in order to apply to this university? The first requirements you need is, if you come from a country like Nigeria, you need your WAEC certificate. If you come from a country like Cameroon, you need your O and advanced level certificate. But if you ask my opinion, I will tell you that using these two documents is not going to give you an admission. So please support your admissions or support your application with maybe a diploma or something which is more than this level. But however, if your grades are very good, then you are good to go. Okay, that is for those who are applying for bachelor's degree programs in Iceland. Remember that English is not the language of instruction in Iceland for bachelor's degree students. Therefore, if your program is taught in English language, like the English language program at BSc level, you would have to demonstrate that you can speak English, all right, and that is going to be final. Now, if you want to study a program that is a master's degree program, you equally need to submit your bachelor's degree transcript alongside the other documents. Alright, I will encourage you to do legalization of your documents before you start the application because it helps increase your chances of getting into the program. Now, if you do not do the legalization, no problem at all. Supporting documents are documents I will mention now. Alright, so you have to take a look at all the documents, which includes your transcript, your CV, and other documents, recommendation letters in certain cases. Alright, I'm going to mention a list of these documents in the video description box, and there is a video on the channel I talked about the documents you need to study in Iceland in, I think, 2 months ago. Alright, so you can verify that and prepare the documents. Know that you need a motivation letter. In some cases, you need a cover letter. But remember, there is no tuition fee, no application fee, and nothing. Alright, you just apply for this university. After admissions, you get your annual registration, you pay, and you move to Iceland. I hope you get it. Now, let's take a look at the bachelor's degree programs available at the University of Iceland. Remember, in Iceland, it is also possible to migrate with family. In case you are going as a master's student or as a PhD student, you can take your family along. But remember that the money you are going to be needing for block account or maybe bank statement is going to multiply. I have said this on a particular video, and the video is on the YouTube channel. You can check it out, the proof of funds to study in Iceland. Now, let's take a look at the programs that are available at bachelor's degree level. They have programs in English language. They have programs in like maybe French studies, Italian studies, and all the rest, all right? So you can decide and choose any program. There are equally diploma programs, but if you ask my opinion, I will not advise you to go for diploma programs because it is going to be very difficult to get a visa with such programs, right? Remember, you need to show a lot of money before you can migrate to this particular country. Now, the other master's degree programs or the graduate programs include anthropology, biotechnology, inter-American studies, statistics, aquabiology, Arctic studies, biochemistry, bioengineering, and so many other programs that are available at this university, including chemistry, civil engineering, Danish, and environmental engineering, environmental resource management, and all the rest. So you can now decide on which one you want to go for, all right, which one you want to go for, and or which program you want to actually apply for, so that you beat the time. Remember, the reason why I'm saying you should beat the time is because if you waste more time before you go and start the application, a lot of students would have booked in. And trust me, a university like the University of Iceland, a lot of international students want to move in, all right? So there will be congestion, and at a certain level, I believe that at a certain level, the admissions board is going to close the gap, all right, for the applications they need and start checking the other ones that apply. Then any other application that comes behind is going to be discarded. I hope you understand. So please pay attention to all these details, and remember that the various method of proof of funds to study in Iceland, if you verify this YouTube channel, you are going to find the video, or maybe if you can't find it, indicate in the comment section, then I will send the link to you to watch the video so that you are very much informed. Now, this is the cheapest school in Iceland that I know. For those who don't know, this is the cheapest school in Iceland. Many other schools in Iceland, like the University of Reykjavik, are also very good. But looking at the standard and the standard of education, the research done, and the tuition fee, and so many other opportunities, this is the best school in Iceland. So now, if you want to study any of these programs at bachelor's level, what I will say is go to the program, click the program, read all the details on the program website, all right, before you even start the application. Because you may reach somewhere along the application and you are asked to submit a copy of maybe a document that you don't know much about it. So always know your results to your fingertips, all right? Because if you are going to the University of Iceland, it means that you have a maybe a bachelor's degree or somewhere, and so that is what you need to know. And remember that when you are applying for the Icelandic visa, it is possible to get it